Wait, what? I just told you that. So AI forgets everything? Even if I just said it a minute ago? Most people have no idea this happens. But here's the thing. AI isn't broken. It's actually designed this way. And if you don't understand why, you will never know how to use it properly. So let me show you what's really going on. Think of AI like this. When you start a conversation, it remembers what you say, just like writing things down on a board. But here's the problem. AI doesn't have unlimited space. This is exactly how AI's memory works. It doesn't forget because it's broken. It forgets because its memory space is limited. This means the longer your conversation gets, the more details from earlier in the chat disappear. So if you've ever had AI completely forget something important, now you know why. But here's the real question. How much can AI actually remember at once? Alright, so we just saw that AI forgets older messages. But how does it decide what to keep and what to erase? It's actually pretty simple. AI doesn't remember your whole conversation. It only keeps track of what fits inside this context window. Think of this as AI's short-term memory. Everything inside the window, AI can see it. But once it fills up and new text comes in, boom, the oldest message is gone, deleted. AI isn't even aware it ever existed. But here's the thing. Not all AI models have the same memory. Some forget fast, while others can hold on to way more context. GPT 3.5, it only remembers about 4,000 tokens. That's like a couple paragraphs. Not great. GPT-4, way better. And then you have Gemini, which is absolutely wild. It has a 2 million token context window. That's like AI being able to read an entire book before it forgets the first page. Alright, so now we know AI has a limited memory window. But there's one more thing that makes it even trickier. AI doesn't actually read like we do. When we read, we see whole words. Simple, right? But AI, it doesn't read words, it reads tokens. And sometimes that gets weird. Look at this. Some words stay whole, but others completely chopped up. Think of a sentence like a puzzle. When you look at it, you see the full picture. But AI, it doesn't see it like this. It sees each piece separately. And this is why AI sometimes forgets things faster than expected. It's not just about how many words fit inside the context window. It's about how many tokens. So if you've ever felt like AI forgets things way too fast, this is why. The more tokens you use, the faster you hit the memory limit. People use AI for learning, for research, for deep conversations. But if it forgets everything, then what's the point? Alright, so now that we know why AI forgets, let's talk about how to fix it. First fix. If your AI is forgetting too fast, it's probably because it has a small context window. Different AI models have different whiteboard sizes for storing information. And if you're using the wrong one, you're making your life way harder than it needs to be. Okay, so we know AI forgets after hitting its memory limit. But what if I told you you could trick it into remembering even after it forgets? Instead of relying on AI to remember, we force it to summarize key details before it forgets. And now here's where the magic happens. You take that summary and paste it into a new chat. AI doesn't store memories, but it can process summaries. So instead of trying to make it remember everything, we just give it the important details up front. AI forgets, but you can take control. By using the summarization trick, you're not just resetting AI, you're making sure it picks up exactly where you left off. We've talked about tricks to work around AI's forgetfulness. But what if I told you some AI models actually do have real memory? Think of AI's memory like a notebook it keeps between conversations. It won't remember every single detail, but it can store key information you tell it to remember. If your AI tool has memory, you're in luck. This will make your experience way smoother. But there's a catch. Even with memory enabled, AI won't remember everything. And sometimes that's actually a good thing. So if AI starts acting weird or remembering things incorrectly, you might need to clear its memory. Alright, so here's the simple trick. And yet, most people never think to do it. If AI starts acting weird, getting confused, off track or repetitive, just restart the chat. You've probably seen this before. Think of AI like a detective solving a case. At first, it's sharp, but if you keep throwing random clues at it, eventually it gets overwhelmed and starts guessing. If any of these are happening, it's time to hit reset. Alright, now that we've covered all 4 fixes, let's do a quick recap so you can start using this today. These 4 tricks will make AI work for you instead of against you. Try them out and see which one works best.